Hi y'all, it's Jeannie from Bushnell Unscripted, and today we are going to kit up the Mystery Kit number 3 Fantasy Pop from Dreamer Designs. I've just made a copy of the sticker sheet here, and this is by Hannah Lynn and colorist Tiffany Gilly, and it is a mystery. And I am working on the same kit as Crafting with V. And we are kicking this off on Friday, August 1st. So make sure you show up for our live. But I need to go ahead and get this kit up. So it's got 63 colors. Even though we have just some white stickers here for the mystery, but we do have a very colorful kit. So I had to pull out my big suitcase here. This one holds 60 on top and 60 on bottom for a total of 120. I know I won't be using all of that, but most of my other things are fairly full. So we're going to go ahead and use this one. And I'm just going to kit it up the way that I like to here. And you are free to join me. So I run some washi along the tops of the canisters. Seems to help hold on to the labels a little bit, and they're easier to remove. Now, sometimes the washi, depending on the washi, it does fight with me. And if that's the case, I just put some packaging tape on top of it. There's no reason to fuss and have a bad time. How are y'all doing? You making it through the summer? Oh my gosh, most of us are under a massive heat wave. We have been here in North Carolina. I hope y'all are staying cool, and oh my gosh, I hope animals near you are staying cool. I can't stand thinking about all the animals that are chained up outside, and you know, their owners are making sure they're nice and cool while their dogs are in horrible conditions. So what I do is I run the washi tape over that, come back and just clip it. Okay. You know, my methods of kitting up are always adapting, always changing, and depending on what kit I'm using, as far as the storage, it just changes. So you are bound to see different methods in my kit up videos, but maybe that gives you some ideas depending on what they are. So I've already got my bags set up in order, and I'm going to do that as well. I'm just going to go ahead and start placing these labels. I hope y'all are all well and staying cool. Summer has been a hard one. And I know, whoops, a lot of us are being hit extra hard by the power companies adding additional fees for high usage. Well, yes, everyone is going to try to stay cool. Bless my AC unit, it has been working overtime. I would have liked to have used my Forever Young trays, but they are still in use by Superman. I have quite a few whips going at one time. How about y'all? Let's see. Let me see if I can think about everything I got going on. And I'm going to miss something, but let's see here. Coming up in August, I'll be participating in Pampered with Diamonds and her sister, Love My Family. They are having a dolphin / water event. So for that, I am working on Longing by Sarah Mustafa. I cannot wait to start on that one. So I'm doing a mermaid. So I'll start that in August along with this mystery kit. I am still working on my Persephone, Hades and Persephone. Granted, I have not been very diligent on that one. I started Flutter and Sip from Dreamer Designs with Have Coloring Books Will Travel, Laura. We are working on that one. We've had a couple of lives already. Do check those out. She is in Canada. And she is hoping to get to 500 subscribers. So if you can go and help her out, that would be wonderful. What else am I working on? Oh, I am working on two others by Hannah Lynn. One is by Dreamer Designs. That is Coloring Afternoon. And then the other one is by Hannah Lynn herself with her new line of diamond painting kits, which I have to tell you is fantabulous. That one is Cozy Coffee Morning. And I'm telling you, that's a square kit. And the drills are lovely, and that canvas is perfection. It truly is a dream. If you have had trouble with squares, you really ought to buy one of her kits, because I think you'll discover it's not you, it's the canvases you're working on. It's not gappy. It is beautiful. And everything just goes together like magic. It is. I've never worked on a kit that is as wonderful as that one to go together with a square ever. And it's just a delight from beginning to end. Can't recommend those enough. So what else? I'm working on some Christmas mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club. I'm working on Superman. Superman is huge, so he demands quite a bit of time. Now he is gappy. He is an older Diamond Art Club canvas, and it is very gappy. It is also a square, but he is still beautiful. That was, I love me some Superman, love me some DC Comics. Trying to think. Oh, I'm also working on I didn't get to finish it. I started it for the Jeremiah Kettner event, but I have not gotten very far. It's the Lucky Cat, the Calico Cat. Loving that. That is beautiful. I see me getting more of his kits in the future when they come in stock. He sells out quite frequently, and I do see why. That's it for really active. I have some in the background, so to speak. Let me see if I can sit down. And when I say background, it's like ones I've been working on, but really not exceedingly actively working on. And that would fall under, I have two from Temu. One is a sunflower kitten, and one is a gorilla. I'd love to get all those done. I'm trying to think. I know I have a couple from Fallon Gems that I haven't completed. But those are not my actives right now. In September, I'll be working, I'll be participating in my first Chuck Pinson Chuck-along. Have coloring books. Will Travel and I are working on the red covered bridge that was a kit at Amazon. I'm not sure that it's still available there. So we'll be working on that one. I haven't yet decided fully what I'm working on for Drills and Chills. This will be my second year participating. And just 3 more. Oh my gosh, I'm shedding everywhere. So yeah, I've got quite a few going at one time. I like it that way. Haven't reached a point where it's too overwhelming yet. Hopefully I won't. All right. So, starting with bag number 1, we have 310 here, and there are 10 bags of 310. So I'll just be using one, and oh, I need to get a bag. I'll show you what I do with the other ones. Okay, so I get a bag and I put a little tape on it, and then I just label it. And then the other ones, let's keep them in here. So I found that way is best. Okay. Okay, had to go and get my funnel too. So I love this little funnel I got. It's just pop right in here, and this helps. And also I have a bigger tray just in case these drills get a mind of their own. Although I don't have my trash little bag. So let me know what whips you're working on. Oops, my thing moved. I never thought I'd be somebody with so many whips going at one time, but here I am, crushing it. Okay. Right off the bat, I'm not showing you it works very well, huh? That's me. User error. I didn't have the little tube in there far enough. A little bit more. So yeah, sadly to say, I didn't do anything this year with the garden. I've got just a couple of tomatoes going, a couple of peppers, some potatoes, but I haven't done anything like I should have done or needed to do. Let's see. I need some baggies. So what I do with the bags that I use my little baggies. Like this. So upstairs I have a sealer like a chip sealer bag, and I can just reseal those. Or I just give it a fold over and put it in one of these. And that way if it falls out, it's fine. And I'll just put that in my keeper bag over here and use as needed. Alright. So we're just going to work in line. So yeah, tell me what y'all are doing for this summer. Taking any trips? No trips for me this summer. Just trying to stay cool and enjoy my sweet cat. My girl will be 20 years old in October. So I am just enjoying life with her. Trying to relish every moment I have with her. I tell you what, after watching, have y'all seen the documentary on Netflix for Amy Bradley? Amy Bradley is missing. Oh my gosh, I don't remember that case at all back in '98 when it happened. Don't remember it at all. I think that just flew somewhere. But it seems like it would have been everywhere, but I don't know. It is something else. Let me tell you that story. Went missing from a cruise with her family. So 4 has 2 bags. And so we're just going to put that in with our extra blacks. And what is so strange is there have been, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, but there's been sightings of her over the years on islands near where, or exactly where they cruise to and around. So I don't know, it seems as though she was taken for either some type of sex trafficking, prostitution, something. It's just horrible. The family received some pictures of an email with pictures of a woman that works for like a brothel, and it looks just like Amy. And the FBI have matched up all types of, like, the woman, Amy's ear has a distinctive pattern, the woman in the picture has a distinctive pattern, and they believe that it's her as well. Oh, it's just heartbreaking. It's just reason, 890 million why I'm not going on a cruise. I know that some people love to cruise, and you know what? You will never have to worry about me taking your spot. I'm going to leave that all for you. It's not for me. At all. And there's a woman in that video. Her child had died on a cruise, different cruise. But because of that, she had become, basically made it her life's work to make cruises safer. And she had said in the documentary, people think that cruises are safe and they don't realize how often people go missing or are killed on cruises because you are out in international waters and it's basically the Wild West. No, I'm good. Why cruises have never appealed to me? Well, one, they're in the ocean, which that goes against the agreement I have with sharks. I have an agreement that I will stay on land and they will stay in the ocean, and the two shall not meet. I love sharks, but I have a healthy fear of sharks. So, that's first and foremost. Second of all, I cannot imagine being locked on a cruise with a bunch of people. I mean, you're just locked on there. Sure, I know you go into port or whatever, but that makes me nervous because you could get lost. And if you aren't back, those ships leave. They're not coming. They're not waiting on you. That makes me nervous. So that's no. Doesn't seem like there's much to do. I mean, you're in the middle of the ocean. You're not a lot happening. I know they've got shows and whatnot. I don't know. I'm good for that for about a day, I guess, and then what? Disease. I mean, after COVID, I can't imagine being locked on something like that with people. And you hear all the time about, when people get sick on there, how quickly it spreads, and oh, no. That just seems, it's just not for me. Yeah, and then you add in the possibility of getting kidnapped or killed or whatever nefarious stuff that I don't even know about. And I think it's best if I just set that out. But y'all go and have a good time if that's what you like. You will never be disappointed thinking, oh man, I couldn't get on that cruise because I bet Jeannie's going. Nope, not I. I didn't take your spot. But I do recommend that documentary. Very well done. And I sure hope that, because her parents are now in their 70s. I mean, they were 45, I believe, when she went missing. She was 23 years old. I sure hope they're reunited with her before it's too late. I do believe she's alive. Oh, I sure hope they get to see her. Just horrible. So I finished that, and then started Squid Games season 3 last night. Tell you what, that show is something else. Oops. It's horrible. But it does show how selfish people are. It's almost time for the fall season of the network shows to return. I'm looking forward to another season of Matlock and Will Trent. Oh, I am watching Dexter. Resurrection. I have enjoyed all the, and I am liking, I did like that new Dexter that had basically showing his origin story. Gotta remember to stretch a little bit. My shoulders get locked. Drinking ginger ale. Apologize if you hear me swallow. I'm a loud swallower. I'm looking forward to this mystery. It's my first one. But I have to say, at least I knew who the artist was. And I believe I have an idea of what the image is. And that's, I know that's, some of y'all are like, well, that's not very mystery. It's about as mystery as I want. I don't want I'm really not a person who is awesome with surprises, so I don't want to be disappointed. I certainly don't want to work on something for so long and then, oh, it's something completely other than I ever would have wanted. So I don't see me ever being somebody who is full-on mystery. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the artist. I just don't see that for me. So, and that's okay. We all have our comfort zones, and that's my comfort zone. I just breathe into my bags to help with the static. I literally have found that to be the best thing. But I did see the movie Superman, the new one. Have y'all seen it? It coincides with my working on the Superman canvas. I tell you, I was so apprehensive because I heard all things all over the board about the new one. And, you know, I'm partial to certain actors, but I have to say they did a really good job. James Gunn, the writer and director, he did a great job. He really brought back the more old school Superman. It's very positive feeling. It's very Superman. You know, he was sent here to help the people of Earth. And he takes that very seriously, and this movie really highlights that you know, he is a superhero that believes in helping humans. 16 has 3 bags. So, if you are a fan of the comic book style Superman, meaning he's out there fighting the good fight, you know, if there's a villain to fight, Superman is going to fight them. But he also believes in, you know, if he can rehabilitate the villain, then even better. So it's very much like the Superman I grew up on. And he did a great job. And he had there for the first time that I know of in a movie with Superman. His dog, Crypto, is in it. And what has been wonderful about that is dog adoptions at shelters have increased exponentially due to this movie. So that is wonderful. It's had a wonderful impact. The movie is funny. Lex Luthor in this movie is so bad. I mean, and I guess that's it. You know, in the older movies, there's no gray. There is black and white. There's good and there's bad. Superman is good. Lex Luthor is bad. Period. And Lex Luthor really, whew, he embodies being the bad guy in this movie. So I do recommend it. I think it's good. I have to say probably the only character that I'm not crazy about, but I'm never crazy about, is Lois Lane. Even though I like the actress that plays Lois Lane in this movie because she played the amazing Mrs. Maisel. I think that's what it was. I didn't particularly care for her portrayal of Lois Lane. But I have to say, Lois Lane to me never gets her due. I would say in this movie it's closest to what I would expect, but it's still not quite there. Like, spoiler alert, there's a scene where Superman needs to rescue Crypto, and you know, he's gonna go get Crypto, and her response is, he's just a dog. I didn't like that at all. And I find it hard to believe that that would be Lois Lane's response. And because it is her response, it just doesn't make me like her character at all. Now, while they are, saying that this is not an origin story for Superman, and it isn't, they don't delve into his entire history, but they still touch on it. I mean, if you've never seen a Superman movie, you're going to learn where Superman's from, how he got here, why he was sent here. You're still going to learn that. So it's got a bit of his origin story. We just don't watch him grow up. But we see his human family, and it's still extremely sweet. 19 has 2 bags. So yeah, I recommend it. And if you go to an AMC theater this summer, on Wednesdays, tickets are half price. Now make sure your local theater is participating before you go. But that makes it a really good deal. And helpful if you want to get some of the merchandise they're selling. I haven't bought any yet. They have a really neat popcorn container that looks like the old newspaper box. And they have a neat Superman cup. But they're quite pricey. So prepare yourself. But that's nice that saving money on the ticket, you can spend some money on some mementos if you like. Alright, so we're done with that one. I'd like to go see Jurassic Park, I think. I don't know if I'm going to have time this summer. Might be one I just watch at home, which is usually, I'm not a big movie goer very often, just it's very expensive, and sometimes I just don't have the time or energy to go out. When I can stay home, I have subscribed to so many streaming options, and I can stay home and diamond paint with my cat and watch a movie. It's just more desirable. But I definitely had to see the new Superman when it came out. And I'm so grateful it didn't disappoint. The next one that James Gunn will be coming out with is Supergirl. That's in 2026. And she has a little cameo in this movie. And I read just the other day that he has intention to do something with Wonder Woman as well. Now, Wonder Woman is my ultimate superhero. I adore her, and I've been very happy with the last few movies we've had with her. So if James Gunn does right by her as he has Superman this time around, then it should be good. But I am a DC girl, DC Comics, so I'm very excited to see all of these movies come out. I watch the Marvel movies, but they're not my favorite, and I have to say, after a while, I can't even tell you if there's a different storyline between them. Feels like I'm just seeing the same things. So I'm not great at when someone asks me, oh, have you seen such and such Marvel? I have no idea. I'm going to go with probably. But I can't guarantee you because I can't really remember one from the other. So maybe, maybe not. But Jurassic Park looks good. Oh, and one of the previews in Superman was for the new Freaky Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. They are back again, and that looked really funny and cute. I'd like to see that one, but that one will be an at-home streaming for sure. You know, Winnie over the years has never had a problem with me being gone from the house or anything like that, or her being home alone. But I have to say, since I lost Hillary, my dog, in last October, Winnie has not liked being alone. She really misses me when I go out now, and I would just rather stay home with her. Losing Hillary has been so difficult, and it was difficult on her as well. And I just want to be with Winnie as long as I can be. It's got a lot of colors, although some of them don't have too many. Yeah, this little funnel's great. I know y'all have seen me. I've tried things out before. I've tried the little silicone funnel that comes with some of these suitcases. I find those to be the worst for static. But this one is really nice. Yeah, I love a good documentary, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I'm also watching, and just like that, Sex and the City. I was never a big Sex and the City girl. I haven't seen all of them. I've seen quite a few. I mean, like in the past years. I've seen all of this season and last season. It's definitely been different this time around. I have to say, I was disappointed to see Aiden come back. He was not my favorite. And sadly, he is, wow, he is acting like something. He killed me in that scene. Spoiler alert. He killed me in that scene where she comes upstairs after working with the writer downstairs, and he says, "Ew, get off me. You smell like smoke. Go take a shower." And she does. She doesn't go back to bed. She goes to the guest room. But I don't know. He was just something. But I guess he's not going to be in the picture for very long. I haven't seen this week's, which I believe might be the season ender. I'm not sure. Feels like it might be. That was episode 9, and I need to watch episode 10. I don't know how many. Oops, that might overflow me. I don't know how many episodes. No, we're good. There are this season. I don't really know how they can wrap it all up in this one episode, but I guess the one thing that they are showcasing in this series and this season and last season is like most women, they outlive men, and that happened with Big, and well, Aiden isn't dead. He might as well be. That lack of connection is a death of its own. Grabbing that and knocking it down, don't I, with my fingernail? Do y'all have any new exciting kits that you've purchased that you are looking forward to working on? Did anybody get captured by the new Star Wars drop from Diamond Art Club? 15 canvases they had. That is a lot. In addition to the 3 panels, the long panels that they've already put out. So I haven't done any of those openings yet. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ginger ale is going to work. But I did purchase 2 of those long panels. And I missed out on the 3rd because I was waffling the whole time. And I had it in my cart and didn't realize that it was already gone. It was still sitting there like it was still available. But it wasn't, so I'm missing one of those. And then when they came up with the 15, I was like, well, let's see, 33 has 2 bags. I wasn't anticipating really purchasing any. I don't need any more canvases right now. I am very well stocked, but I do have a softness for Star Wars, and the man that I'm a caregiver for really liked the R2-D2 one. It's not, R2-D2 are not really my characters. I think they're funny, but he really likes them. Of course, he won't be doing it. He wants me to do it. So I got that one. And you know that I got Darth Vader because I love me some Darth Vader. I'm not even gonna hide that. I did get the arts. I did not get the artsy one. I got the actual like Darth Vader standing there with his lightsaber, which looks incredible. So you know I got those 2, R2-D2 and Darth Vader. I bought a few more, so that opening will be coming up, and it is a large one, but those will not be one big large opening. Those will be spread out, but I'll let you know what I got. I really am in the land of no buy right now. So, the one that I want Diamond Art Club to come back out with. Oh, and I have to say, it was because I got my 1-year anniversary celebration coupon from Diamond Art Club. So it's been 1 year that I've been purchasing from them. So that helped my decision. But the one canvas, I want them to, look at me. I want them to come out with again is The Kiss. And it is Wonder Woman and a Superman kissing as they are mid-embrace. Up in the sky. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I want that one so badly. So I really hope that they bring that one back. That's the one I've been waiting for since I started purchasing last July. It used to say, I'm hopeful because the listing used to say we no longer carry this item. But now it says click to be notified. So I'm hoping that means they're going to bring it back. And I have clicked to be notified because that is my ultimate unicorn. I don't even know if there'd be one that could ever compare. If I ever got that one and got it done, I don't know. Is that going to be the end of my diamond painting? I don't know. Could be. I could feel like, well, there's no point. I have completed the dream. I don't know. We'll have to see. Tell you what, I'm willing to risk it if they'll bring it back out. I need that kit. It's so pretty. I tried to buy one of them off Macari, but the seller never responded. So I don't quite think she's even active on that platform anymore. So that stinks, but yeah, that's the one I want. But I tell you what, these the Darth Vader and R2-D2, they look amazing. Oh my gosh, plastic is just sticking to me. And some of these bags have hardly anything in them. Off. I can say I've got more static on my fingers today, so that's like a little bit. I mean, there's not much in some of these, you know? Lynn has quite a number of diamond paintings now on her website. And as I've let you know, they are fantastic. For hers, I'm waiting for the Autumn Stroll to come out. That's the one I want the most. And she's now offering, she initially came out with just squares, but she's now offering rounds as a choice, an option. I don't know if I'll ever get one of the rounds. I'm so happy with the square. Boy, I tell you what, a year ago I wouldn't have thought that. But here we are. 42 has 2 bags. Oh, I gotta stretch those shoulders, stretch the legs a minute. Tell you what, my left shoulder has been hurting me so badly, and it doesn't have anything to do with diamond painting. It might have apparently something to do with perimenopause. Apparently a lot of women go through shoulder pain or even locked shoulder in perimenopause and menopause, so that sounds terrible. Fortunately, it's not locking up, but it is very painful. One day it just appeared. Kind of like perimenopause. Yay. Good times. The static on these bags is just making the bags jump out of my little trash box over here. It's not even that bad in the bags, it's literally on the bags. Can't believe we're already facing August. I don't know where time goes anymore. I truly am an old lady who sits around going, where is time going? Because I don't know. It's just flying by. I remember this time of year when I was in school, like elementary school and high school. I was always so excited to start getting ready for back to school. About this time of year, they start putting out ads about the new notebooks and the book bags, and oh, I was a full-on, loved a new folder girl, a new notebook. Oh. still that way. Still love my stationery supplies. There was nothing better than getting brand new folders and notebooks. I was ready to go when school started. Oops. Nope. That's not that one. That's the previous one. So, I don't know when schools go back. When you don't have children and you're not involved in the school system, I do not have a clue about timelines. But y'all let me know what you're watching, what movies you're enjoying. This is popping everywhere. Tell you what, that is one good thing to do in the summer when it's hot, is go to the movies and sit in that cool AC. As long as they've got it going and it can keep up. Because that's no fun. I've experienced that too. Go to a movie theater and their AC is struggling. Oof. Nobody wants that. Oops. I've got to look up whether or not if there is going to be a new Aristocrats movie coming out, or because there are, in the stores, there's a lot of Aristocrats. There are a lot of items being sold. I saw some cute shirts I want to get that have Marie the cat, because that's my middle name. I am G. Marie. So I would like those cute little shirts that have Marie on them. I saw some at, oh goodness, what was the store? Oh, Lunchbox? Yes, Lunchbox. Oh, that's a different color. Very cute. Hey now, no jumping out. Dumplings. So I didn't know if it's just kind of like a natural stock of items that they have, or if indeed they are coming out with a new release of the old movie or a new one. If you know, please inform me. Frozen shoulder, not locked. Did I say locked? I probably said locked. This frozen shoulder is what women are experiencing. It's late. My brain is creating connections where it wishes to. It's not far off. Locked, frozen. If you've experienced it, let me know. And did you improve? Sure hope so. So yes, I would love to be using the Forever Young trays, because I will say For me, they do make it quicker to work on a canvas. Not having to, every time you want to work on a color, get out one of these, open it, pour it, work on it, pour it back. But it's the way it is at the moment. I've only got one 60 set of those, so. Oh, that one jumped onto the floor, I think. So close, almost done. Saving the sparklies for last. The ABs are at the end here. Do you know that? Thank y'all for joining me. I'd love to know what you're working on. If you're kitting something up or if you're working on something else. Maybe you're making dinner. All right, 59. Got our first AB. Pretty green. Oops. Oh, so pretty. All right, we've made it through the top tier. Just get out these. We're in the home stretch. 61. Pretty pink. Not many, but they are pretty. $62. Come on. Oh, I like that orange. It's so pretty. And the last one. $63. All right. Sparkly. All right, y'all. We did it. We got her all kitted up. Got my 2 baggies left. Got just a tiny bit of that washi tape left. And we are ready to begin work on the mystery. So again, we'll be doing a live on Friday, and get off my hands. So make sure you click the notification bell. I'm not sure which channel we're doing it on yet, but just stay tuned for notifications either from my channel or Crafting with V. And in the community post, if you have joined my Facebook group, Come to the Sparkle Side with Jeannie, I post the lives in there as well. So, oh, I see one. So I really hope that you will join us as we put together the Lynn Mystery Kit. So August 1st. It kicks off, y'all. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you are well, and as always, that you're keeping love and kindness on repeat. Until I see you, goodbye.